Hey, Kristal.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So, just wanted to ask you because a lot of fans know you as Lyndriette, but you changed your name to
Yep.
Kristal Lyndriette. So, talk about the decision to change your name, and have you found that the fans have been able to find you?
Well, Kristal Lyndriette is my God-given name. I was going by Lyndriette initially in the group, but now I decided to just add my first name, and I guess it hasn't really been hard for the fans because I mean my full name has always kind of been online and been accessible, so people know that that's my name. I wanted to keep Lynn. As you see, I changed my social media to It's Kristal Lynn, just to kind of, for the people who probably don't know and aren't aware, that they can still kind of, associate Lyndriette, Kristal. But I guess I wanted to change it and just go by Kristal because, Kristal isn't exactly who Lyndriette was in RichGirl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is me. This is a whole. It's not a whole totally different person, but it's definitely a side of me that nobody knew in RichGirl.
Okay, cool.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of a fresh start, a new name. Like I said, I kind of wanted to keep Lynn because I wanted the people to still be able to associate the two.
Okay, cool. Now, of course, we've seen, your former group member, Sevyn with a lot of success. So,
Yes,
what have you picked up from her success, and how can you, use that to help your career?
Let me just say I am so freaking happy for Sevyn. That's my sister. I love her. All of us, still talk to this day. So, I actually just saw her at the Soul Train Awards. I just spoke to her not too long ago. But I'm so happy for her. She's really taught me just to push on and continue and, just have that willpower to keep going no matter, what adversities you face. So while I was in my downtime, I was definitely watching her and keeping in touch with her and talking to her. And she definitely kept me inspired. I stay prayed up. I continue to pray day in and day out. I keep God with me at all times. And, we would have conversations and we would pray together. And, she definitely kept me going in those rough times whenever I would call her and need her.
Okay, cool. And of course, right after RichGirl, I know you dropped a mixtape. So can you just talk about that era in your life and, the sound that you were going for at the time?
The EP Proclamation, it kind of was just stuff that I wanted to say and get off my chest, and it was just, I was musically starving. Like, I wanted to do something. I have my own company, my own studio back home, so I really was just trying to get some stuff off of my chest. Thank God for Globe Trackers, my company, because they were always there to help me, get my feelings out and get my stress out. It wasn't really a sound I was going for. I just really felt like, the fans were asking for stuff and, they wanted something, and I felt like I need to give them something. I just can't leave my fans hanging. I got to give them something. So it was just something for them to be able to sit with and have until I did come with something official and something newer.
So, you spent so many years with RichGirl and nothing ever really came out of that, and then you went through your whole, depression phase. So, what was the decision process like to, get back into the music industry?
Well, I actually gained a lot from that experience. It may not have seemed like it from the outside, but we definitely make success in our own ways. As a group, we probably didn't sell a million records, but we definitely reach some success, as far as, touring with one of the biggest artists in the world and not having one album out, not having a #1 single. Just the opportunity to tour with Beyonce was incredible. So, we reached a certain level of success for us. I definitely was a little discouraged after the breakup, but, you just kind of got to push on and continue on and do what you got to do. So it was never really a question of whether I was coming back. I always knew I was coming back. I just wanted to make sure that I did it the right way and with the right people, and that it was genuine whenever I did do it. So I'm super excited about my new album. Just excited at the fact that, you know, I'm going to have something that the world is going to hear finally. So it's a little different when you're recording and you know, like, okay, the world is going to hear this. There's a little different, you know, there's a little more pep in my step.
Yeah.